gonna get this done really quickly. So I'm Amber Driesman. I'm the first senior mentor for Maryland. I'm also the program delivery partner for FLL Explorer. I coached FLL Explorer, and FTC, and I'm currently also the tournament director for the Maryland Technical School Show, which is an FTC off-season event. So here in Positive. So when I had a team, it's 9 years, had an FTC team. This is something that we did a lot for fundraising, because we could make a decent amount of money. And I have the next slide, which really is done. So this analysis was created by Phil Malone. Many of you probably know him. He's the coach for Chief Force, JACO at the FRC level, and he's also on Tech Council at headquarters. And he put this together and ran SUGO many years. And then Pine and Gears donated the equipment so that we could have sets that we could just hand out to FTC and FRC teams. So you can go and run your own SUGO events as you wish. So it is a combination of SUGO, wrestling, and Lego. So it's SUGO. Like SUGO, you're trying to push your opponent out of the circle. And Phil has programmed these things beautifully. We don't have to do any programming at all. The kids don't have to do programming in your workshops. It's strictly build and play. So why do this? Well, it's a great opportunity for your team members to learn how to mentor younger students. Big one is the fundraising. It's a lot better than bake sales. You're going to earn a decent amount of money. You have to think a little bit about it, like the babysitting rate almost on top of it. I mean, 65 is actually a little low for our area anyway, but you can also do it as a, something nice with you and more affordable. As I mentioned, Phil has made this very turnkey. There's actually even software that helps you diagnose issues if you happen to have an issue. That's available on the grid. So again, it's an affordable introduction. The kids love it, as I was saying to Mike. I had brought this to an outreach event that they did, and Equilibrium, and it was hugely popular. They just love it. Get so excited. They can actually, going to get on a team. We typically going to work on a team of 2 or 3 students to build one of these robots. And you can then have they can practice, and then they can have they always enter the competition. And so then they get to run a little competition. We typically bring the parents back in so we can see the competition. And it's a lot of fun. So. All right, so this is all the stuff we have for your teams to check out. I am located in Howard County, so that is somewhere in the logistics that are the easiest. So we have 8 of these kits, and there are step-by-step building instructions for a very simple robot, and that's what you'll see here. And they're all like just these parts are in these shoeboxes. So when you are finished, all you have to do is get these parts back in the shoebox. You don't have to do sort and or anything. We create EV3 kits. But of course, we want to have extra parts for the kids to use to make their creations as they wish. And so we have like 5 or 6 bins with all sorts of extra parts and things like swords and things to make your very fierce SUGO wrestling robot. So the kids have enjoyed that a lot. But there's also gears and extra wheels and types of wheels, so they can be experimenting on what builds work best for this application. So we've got a bunch of that. And as you can see, I organized them. So you do not, again, have to be counting little bits and pieces. You just have to put the stuff back to where you found it, and it's got pictures on the front so you know where it goes in the box. Hopefully it's not as easy as possible. All right. And we have the SUGO board, which of course has first in the middle, because we want to promote first during these events as well. But then this has some science of SUGO, so it's reference. I'd also have some documentation to help you get through this, and then this is what your team would need to provide, is you'd have to have 2 certified IPP coaches as you have. And then you want 3 to 4 students, each have a team mentor, you can have one of them. Now there's venue, that's kind of, I know, a bit of a struggle for some teams, to find venue. Unfortunately, libraries, at least in our area, tend to not allow you to charge for things, for events like this, so I don't know, community centers perhaps would be agreeable to run as a fundraiser. Another thing we used to do, I ran my team with a 4-H. One of the things we did to kind of around that is you say a suggested donation for this class is this. So you're not technically charging, you're asking for a donation. So that's a way to kind of get around it a little bit. And we did that with bake sales too, like we had a bake sale in the library, and we'd be like, donation for that candy bar, 50 cents. And 9 times out of 10, you got more than 50 cents for your candy bar. So anyway, we would need a laptop. There is a nice competition ladder that Phil created in Google Sheets. It keeps track of everything, like who's, because it's you get 2 chances at the board. So it just keeps track of all of that for you. And then you can also, of course, bring all your first stuff with robots and such to show to the teams and to the students and get them excited. So I'm going to show you now what this looks like. So these are your EV3 robots, is what we have. And it's got a special sensor here that does not come with the EV3.
Is there any way that you can turn the camera on and step closer to the microphone, which is that little robot on the table?
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah, there's people, sorry, there's people. Maybe drop out so we can see those.
All right, so these are our Sumo eyes, and they are from mindsensors.com. So these are much better than what you get, the ultrasonic sensors that you get with the kit, so it makes this work better. And then you've got your light sensors. These could also be color sensors. So you can see how it moves. And if you guys can get up, look if you want. The little the screen does stuff like the eyes with the same shapes and things. So you can see it's programmed to back up whenever it gets into that black circle. Keep yourself in the But this table's a little, see how this table is lower over here? So all right, so now I get the excitement of actually putting 2 in this at once. And go 3, 2, 1. SUGO. And there's sounds too.
So is this free to borrow for new teams?
Hold on 1 second. There, she's. Alright.
Now, it gets more interesting when the bots aren't built, exactly. These are basically the same robots, so when the kids are building their own, there will be more, not so much saving something.
And then it's this. I think, should you repeat your question from Zoom?
I'm sorry if I'm late. Is this a free to borrow for new teams starting out from my Howard County facility into Montgomery County? And we could talk offline if you have contact.
Absolutely. Yep, you could borrow them for free. Yes.
Amber, what would be the suggested age demographic for the kids to
Right, so
target?
we run them as young as like 6, 7, but I would say more in the FLL Lego age grade, 9. And the reason we did the 6, 7, the way we did that is everybody built with standard bot, but we were combining it with a review workshop in the afternoon. So we had the kids, we divided it up so we could get more students. And we ran SUGO for half in the morning and Rito with half in the morning, and then we switched them. So that's how we got a full day. You can do this for a full day. What I would do is, have the kids build the kit bot in the morning and then have them run a competition. So it's all just practice. So that's how you say it's just practice. We'll build this thing. And then the afternoon, and that's when it's a free build. And then it's the real competition that at the end of the day. So that's how you get a full day out of it. Or you can run for a half day. If you had the 8, 9, 10-year-olds, you could do this in 2 hours. Obviously, you have to get quite as much. But all right, that is 2:15. I'm actually supposed to be in another, I'm a league of my own or our own, with Shelly Stoddard, for him talking about meets and links for FTC.